Hey, what's up, guys? This is your race pace coach, and today we'll talk about dryland and weights. Okay, so I've been doing dryland with race pace training for over a little bit over 2 years now, and I think with my age group swimmers. Okay, these swimmers age range from a few 10-year-olds to high schoolers, teenagers. Okay, 15, 16, 17s, and we've been doing dryland for over a little over 2 years, and the results were really good. Um, it was pretty great uh when it came to the performance of the swimmers at the swim meet. Okay, ten and unders were breaking the state records and placing first at regional meets. You got some 11 and 12s placing first at regional meets, and you know so, some swimmers placing top eight at regional meets, and not really much the teenagers though, because they choose not to come to dryland, but they still do weights on their own at the gym. I Something that I am not supervising, but the dryland that I host is something that I supervise and make sure that they do. Um, yeah. So what I use is I like to use medicine balls, 16 to 50 pounds, depending on size of um the size of the swimmer, the age of the swimmer, what they can and cannot handle. Okay, and then after once you as a coach have to make a judgment call on how big of a medicine ball you want that swimmer to use. Something where they can actually feel a little bit of resistance and increase their strength on, and then to the point where they're not hurting themselves with a super heavy medicine balls. Okay, so these medicine balls, they could either be the slam ball or the medicine ball that bounces off the ground, the hard rubber balls. Okay, so um when you get towards the heavier weights, like 35 pounds and up, those are the slam balls where, you slam it on the ground and they don't bounce off the ground. So with those, yeah, those are what we use for the 50 pounds. Okay. So uh, because we're going to sectionals in March, that's probably 4 days from now, before I post this video, or 4 days from this video. We'll see how the kids do when they are doing dryland and race pace training. We've never been, for my teenagers, I've never been with them to mainland meet, a meet in the mainland, or at a sectional meet, and compare observed dryland and race pace training. So this will be my first observation, and I'll see how well they do. But in the state meets, they've been doing really well. They're coming in first, at least top three in their events when we combine dryland and race pace training. Okay, so the results from our states meets are good. They're coming in first, they're coming in second, third, um, and I I guess at the sectional meet we'll see how well they do, see if they get into finals or not. Because they are at the futures level, and some are at winters juniors, and yeah, some are close to their most of them are closer to their futures time. Yeah. Okay. So what I do with dryland and the medicine ball as weights is I do timed workouts. 1 minute work, 2 minutes rest. So there's sets where we go for 1 minute, and then there's some sets we go for a minute 30 or 2 minutes. Nothing more than 2 minutes. the reason why I do 1 minute is to represent the 100 race. And these are max reps, they're trying to do as many reps as they can with the medicine ball, depending on the workout. And then what they would do is they would record that and write it down, and then rest 2 minutes, and then we would do another set, and we do like a set of 6 to 8, just to work on building the muscle strength and muscle endurance. Okay, and then when we get to the 1minute 30 to 2 minute mark for work, and then 1 minute 30 for work, 3 minutes for rest, 2 minute work, 4 minutes rest. Okay, so doing the 130 and the 2 minutes, that is more for working on the 200 race endurance, muscle endurance, and strength endurance. So uh, that that's the reason why I do it, and that's what I'm trying to. I guess you can say that I'm through the through observation, and I'm tracking what they're doing too, in a notebook, and making sure that each week the workouts are consistent, and they're everybody's writing down their workout and sh- showing it to me. I'm reviewing it, and we're just recording everything, tracking everything to see that if we do improve with the results that we're with, if we do improve through the workouts that we're doing. Okay, and if we're not improving, we're just gonna some adjust it and see what's not working, and try to figure out what works. Okay, and head down towards the path of what's working, and stay away from the things that don't work. Okay, so I do have um in my race pace 101 course, dryland workouts that I do with the swimmers, timed workouts, um and so for my teenage, I have 11 and 12s who are doing 30 pounds, um 25 pounds. I have 10 and unders who are at 16 pounds. She started at 12 pounds. She's 9 years old. She started at 12 pounds, and then now she's at 16. The 12 pound was difficult for her at the beginning, but after a month or two, she got used to it, and she's able to, bring the ball over her head multiple reps, and then now she's at the 16, and then she's at the same thing where after 1 or 2 months, I think it's almost been 3 weeks with her having the 16 pound, and she's really getting stronger and bringing it over her head. Okay, so I guess some of the things we do is like bicep curls, tricep extensions, chest presses, squats, calf raises, core workouts, things like that to make the muscles stronger, so that when they're swimming, they're they they can last through, as they swim hard, they can last longer in the water, and then they have more power in their pool, stronger dolphin kicks from their core, because of their core workouts and their leg workouts. Okay, also squats for stronger push-ups from the wall, things like that. Okay, so again, check out my race based 101 course. It has information about dryland and weights, and the workouts that we do. um, or check out my book too. It has information about that too. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.